Hey guys, I'm JD with Mazda. I'm going to show you the Mazda 5 today. Those of you who are not familiar with this, it's in your best interest to get familiar with it. One of the nice things about the Mazda 5 is, number one, the fuel economy. Up to 33 miles per gallon for a vehicle that seats a full 6 passengers. This is normally where I do a comparison and show you this compared to, say, a RAV4, say a Sedona. The problem with that is that we're comparing apples to oranges, pickles to bananas. It doesn't matter. There's not a lot you can compare the Mazda 5 to for what this has at the price that these start out at. To get a comparable vehicle, say in a Honda Odyssey, for example, you're probably going to be close to $31,000 with the sunroof, with similar fuel economy, but we're also talking a completely different ride of a vehicle. I know there's a lot of people out there, they don't want to be the minivan mom, they don't want to be the minivan dad. Well, this is not a minivan. This does not drive like a minivan. You're going around curves and turns, and it's really top heavy. This has a lot stiffer ride, and in my opinion, it's a lot more. I mean, I have 3 kids. My wife and I have one. There's a reason, because of that I work here. There's a reason why I have this vehicle. We have 3 kids, and it's plenty of room, and it gets over 30 miles per gallon on average for us. So I'm going to show you a couple things about the engine compartment. Safety is a huge issue for my family and I. One of the nicest things about the Mazdas in general, not just the Mazda 5. I don't care if you're buying a $42,000 CX-9 or a $15,000 Mazda 2. Mazda doesn't skimp on safety. One of the nice things about the Mazda 5 is you have what they call the crinkle zone, or the crumple zone. If you've ever grabbed an accordion and tried to slam it, you can feel how it has that resistance. Well, the features of this safety-wise actually does a similar thing as what an accordion would do. It'll actually buckle, absorbing up to 60% of the impact. God forbid you do get into an accident hard enough, the engine will actually shear off the frame, drop underneath the vehicle. They say 80% of all fatalities in head-on collisions is because of the engine actually ends up in the victim's lap. It's impossible for this to do, because if you hit hard enough, the engine will shear off and end up 200 yards away from the vehicle, keeping you a lot safer, you and your family a lot safer. And I hope you're not getting tired of all the benefits of the new Mazda 5. Another benefit that I will show you, and now I'm sure your wife or your husband drives a lot better than my wife does. I personally have never seen a telephone pole jump out in front of me. My wife swears she has. One of the nice things about the Mazda 5 is you do have, focus in on this one, a 5-mile-per-hour impact-resistant bumper. And in that bumper, if you've ever got into an accident to where your plastic in your vehicle has actually flexed, a lot of times they don't have the paint that will actually flex with the bumper. So even though the bumper seems to be fine, you can still see where the paint. This actually doesn't allow that to do that. And another benefit on the Mazda 5s is the 5-mile-per-impact resistant headlights also. So if you do get into a small fender bender, 4 miles per hour, you're not going to have the damage that you would normally have on a different vehicle, a different model, a different model or a different make. So another one of the great benefits of the Mazda 5 are the dual sliding doors. If you're like my family, my children have no idea when they open a door that you can get door dings when you just swing your door open. If you're sitting on a Mazda 6 or a Honda Accord or something like that where you're driving a sedan, there's not a sedan out there that has dual sliding doors. This is not really like a minivan in the sense of that you would normally think, the 20 miles per gallon. With the dual sliding doors, you're going to eliminate any possible door dings. Let's take a look at the back now of the Mazda 5. Another one of the nice things about this is that if you don't have all 6 passengers in the vehicle and you need a little bit extra storage space, with the pull of a little tether on both of these seats, they fold completely flat, and it doesn't compromise the storage space like other vehicles that have the seats that fold down. To show you a few of the benefits of the Mazda 5 on the inside, it does have the full integrated Bluetooth, which basically what that means, I actually love the feature myself. It'll actually allow you to Bluetooth your music through the system. Not only does it give you safety of not having to reach for your phone when someone calls you, but it also has the convenience of not having to reach down for a CD, reach for your iPod to change the song. So that's one of the benefits that I love the most.